Okay, great. It looks like we're live. Tim, thank you once again for hosting us. This is just going to be a very short rehearsal process. You and I are going to have a more extended conversation once, once we kind of iron out some of the issues here. This doesn't inherently look like
iron bugs always look better. I iron all my bugs.
Okay. This is like a pretty good setup. It could be useful. It could be awkward to be managing the sort of side comment bar.
Mm.
Like that aspect of this.
Yeah,
could
that's
be,
where you usually have somebody else.
Yeah,
sitting there reading it, telling you the.
Yeah, like or like
That
sort of
would
like
be the
curating.
producer.
Yeah, yeah. So we might have to think about how we would want to do this for the real thing in terms of, hey, I can certainly have a couple of. Again, this isn't. We're not going live to 85,000 people. So it's not like I need a team of moderators, curating stuff. But I think it could be useful just so that we're not thoroughly distracted by having to kind of like deal with the tech. I can probably have someone remote, kind of like then sending me like a text message, hey, like here's a question, and that way it's a little bit more natural for us, especially if we do this in that conference room area that you generously mentioned earlier. So let's leave ourselves a little bit of optionality, but I think this actually looks pretty good. Let's just see. Okay, new managing moderators. Okay, let me close this. Okay, yes. Engage with here. Okay, so I see. So we can actually say
start
Q&A.
Fire it up.
Say something. Okay, greetings. I got to work on. Again, this is a very awkward sort of pose to sort of have to lean over this like this.
You can move the barrel.
Well, no. I think start Q&A.
You're actually out of the screen.
Well, no. Well, this isn't. Let's see. Greetings. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I think ultimately happens is that this then sort of like saves, and then it goes to the live tab on the YouTube channel. So there's like a videos tab and then a live tab. What I would likely do is just attempt to download or process that content on the live tab and then move it into the video tab so that it's more easily findable down the road. Because otherwise, I don't know that it's necessarily viewable, so to speak. So, okay, I think for our purposes, this is pretty educational, actually.
Yeah.
Because it kind of gives a.
Like I need to comb my hair.
Yeah, no, this is good. And then like we have another camera over here that we'll primarily use as our. This is good. I'm just laughing because it's.
I just have one eye looking at that one and one eye looking at that one. That's what I do.
Yeah, the backdrop is actually kind of medicinal. Right? There's like it has this very soothing, feel to it. But no, this is good. All right. So let me just do one quick test here. Oh, well, I don't have access to a phone because it's over here. Do you have your cell phone? Yeah. Can you?
Next to the HP cartridges.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oops. I'll just put this here. Let me see if here. Pull up just your regular text messaging, and I'll see if, or don't you sometimes use I just want to be cautious with phraseology. Do you use Messenger sometimes to? I think you do to
Messenger.
And then
I have all those chat apps.
All right, let me just find that one person who might be able to okay, bear with me 1 second. Okay, again, we have to be mindful that this is so, and I just want to kind of keep this going for like a little bit here, but I just want to see if I can actually get someone to visit. Let's see, RKU. Okay.
Yeah, I could probably visit from here.
Yeah. Actually, why don't you want to do that, Tim?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go ahead and
keep?
Are you a okay? Yeah. Are you a subscriber to the channel?
I will be.
Okay. All right. And then I think it might make you wait 5 minutes to be only because well, just so that there's not like.
Oh, I gotta sign in. That's
yes. Tim. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So okay, so yeah, we are live right now, and it seems as if though I did notice that we got like somebody maybe popped in. Again, this is a very this is a very.
I have to go back there.
Oh really? Okay. All right.
I haven't actually logged in so long. I forgot the password.
Oh okay. Oh, so wait, we do have a viewer. It seems. Okay, great. Can you ask a question? Okay. Yeah. So the goal here is to try to figure out how. And again, so it's really unclear to me. So first of all, let me just mention that this is really the first time I've experimented with going live on YouTube, and I believe that may be true for Tim as well. So part of the challenge here is that we wanted to do a quick rehearsal where we go live just for a short period of time, say hello. Then Tim and I are going to have a fairly in-depth conversation, and we're going to record that. And my goal is to edit that together and ideally publish it this evening before midnight. And then when we have our actual, shareholder meetup, right? At least we're not going to be making all the same mistakes we're making this evening. I will more than likely do some additional experimentation throughout the week with going live, just to kind of like iron out some additional issues. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on right this moment. We're also thinking about perhaps doing this in a slightly different environment, so that it's not perhaps quite as. I mean, to me, this is fine, but it's this is actually a beautiful facility here. It's about a 4-acre manufacturing campus. We just happen to be in one sort of like portion of the of sort of like what's here. So there is a lot of optionality as to where we do this. I think just by way of convenience, we've kind of been doing this right at this location, but I think we may we may change it up. Let me see now real quickly here what's going on. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I see here. Okay. So hello. Thank you for your message. Okay. It's useful insofar as testing the chat's functionality. Okay. Okay, great. So this is this is very helpful, actually. Excellent. Yeah, and I'm also noticing that in terms of it's really unclear to what extent. Let me just see if this might. Yes. Okay. I'm okay. Okay. Let's see. I see that you might be. Yeah, that's a tricky. Do you want to try typing something? See if it shows up over here. Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
So about a minute lag.
Wow, interesting. Maybe that's like a moderation feature. Like if there's.
Who knows?
Okay, well, Beadoik was able to say hello, and so we responded. Now the thing is, so I'm trying to figure out like how would one discern who what in terms of like what's going on here? Did it show over there by chance? Like, hey, there's
here. Why don't you go back there and look and just talk, and you'll see that what we're saying right now, you're not even going to hear for like another 40 seconds. It's more of a lag than I expected. It's kind of like talking to somebody on Mars, where you got to wait for the speed of light. Yeah, like I'll start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46.
It really is like
30, 40 seconds.
Probably, yeah, because I'm like in Pluto, because you started counting 1 there at about just like that.
Oh, so, I was counting with the clock.
Oh, okay.
You have a timer here?
Yeah.
So that was seconds.
Unreal. And
so you just heard, I was at 40 when you heard 1.
And I think what happened was because you weren't officially signed in, you probably didn't see that high from Beadoik.
No.
Because it didn't show up over there.
Right.
And I think all your messages, maybe you weren't a subscriber yet. I don't think.
I've been a subscriber for quite a while.
All right, because it just said like error, like you couldn't like sort of chat in.
Oh, really?
The other possibility that what I might experiment with is seeing what like an HTML5 chat, like if I just kind of did it like homegrown on like Steven.tv or something like that.
Oh, to eliminate the lag.
Yeah, and to just sort of like eliminate you. I mean, hey, look, I love YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for everything you do. But it's sort of like it's an extra layer of abstraction that kind of I'm not sure what's sort of happening.
That's a much more of a lag than I was expecting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go double.
Okay,
I am subscribed.
Okay,
this might be like another lag. Maybe they're double checking them for content.
It could be. Which, hey, I mean, right? Like you never know what's. All right. Well, so I think we're going to start winding down this live chat, and then Tim and I are going to have our substantive conversation about what has transpired over the past week or so, over the past month even. So yeah, again, because it's unclear to me what's going on here as to what kind. I mean, how many of our friends, right, in the amongst the shareholder base may be watching this. It doesn't. I'm not expecting anyone, but again, just in the off chance that there is, thank you so much for having endured what is very obviously a process here of sort of like building up to what we will hopefully become in the not too distant future, which is ideally something that's a lot more dynamic in our ability to go live. I'm definitely going to experiment with this a bit more during this week because I do think there could be I think this could be a very amazing tool to for all of us to kind of interact and share ideas and do so in real-time fashion, or at least quasi real-time fashion. It seems like there is about a 1 minute lag or so, which again is understandable. If I ran YouTube, I mean, I'd be very concerned about what's going live at any given moment in time. You know what I mean? So I respect the lag, but we may also experiment with just doing something direct using our own in-house technology, so to speak. Okay, so Tim, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Wow, there we go. I see. Okay, yep. Now I see you here. Okay.
So it's pretty much
Okay.
Not a 30 or 40-second lag.
Okay, because that did seem pretty extreme. I mean,
yeah, if you're not subscribed, it's like half a minute or more.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just said a few words regarding what took place. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream for the moment. Again, this was I think this was very educational.
Oh, I don't get to drop any F-bombs.
No, please don't.
We'll get the little.
Yeah, I need to scrub a lot of content. No, I did comment though. Imagine if we owned YouTube, and there's upteenth millions of people that could potentially go live at any moment. I mean, I'm sure there must be some. I mean, that's kind of frightening because you don't really know. I mean, if it's a benign, hey, I just want to talk about what's on my mind versus something more sinister or who knows what. So, I would imagine this is a very curated.
So we need some more intrusion into what people are doing.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream and we'll begin our formal chat. Thank you to the extent you tuned in, or if you see this on the live tab on YouTube. But yeah, thank you. And we're going to post another video later this evening. Thank you, Tim, for being such a good sport. Okay, we're going to get to our actual conversation now. All right, let's end.